Very good afternoon to all present here. I am Dr. Indirani, Assistant Professor of Commerce CA Department, College for Women. Today I am going to discuss about stock exchange. First, we have to know what is the meaning of stock exchange. A stock exchange is a market where people buy and sell securities. Securities means stocks, bonds, futures, and options, etc. So, stock exchange is a regulated place that connects buyers and sellers. So, it is called stock exchange. Then, uh, definition of stock exchange. A stock exchange is a centralized marketplace where buyers and sellers come together to trade stocks, bonds, and other financial instruments. Then, what is the role of stock exchange? The major role of stock exchange is raising capital for business. So, raising capital for business is a major role of the stock exchange. We have to increasing the capital in the business. That is a major role of the stock exchange. Then second function is mobilizing savings for investment. Then another one, creating investment opportunities for small companies. So each and every small companies we have to given the opportunities, we have to increasing the investment. That is the major role. Then another role is government capital raising for development projects, then facilitating companies growth. So these are the major role of the stock exchange. Then next one, we have to discuss about features of stock exchange. Features or characteristics of stock exchange. First one, a market for securities. So stock exchange is a market for securities, means where securities of government, corporate companies and semi-government companies are bought and sold. It is a market for stock exchange. The second feature is second-hand securities. In the stock exchange, we have to use it for the second-hand securities like that bonds, shares that have been already announced by the company. That is called second-hand securities. Then third feature is regulate trade in securities. So the regular trade in securities means the exchange does not sell and buy bonds and shares on its own accounts. The broker or exchange members only, they have to do the trade on the companies. Behalf of the companies, the exchange of members only they can do it. Then another feature is dealings only in registered securities. So the stock exchange we have to deals only the list of listed securities only they are exchanging in the stock exchange. Then another feature is transaction. So transaction means the authorized brokers and members only they have to transact the securities like that. Then another feature, recognition. So recognition is the stock exchange compulsory we have to recognize by the central government. The central government means the SEBI, Securities Exchange Board of India, they have to recognize by the stock exchange. Then another one, measuring device. So measuring device means it develops and indicates the growth and security of a business of the index of stock exchange. Then operates as per rules. So stock exchange they have to operate as per the under the control and by the exchange the rules and regulations of the SEBI. So next one, functions of stock exchange. So functions of stock exchange we have to classify 10 different functions. First one, ready platform. So ready platform means it is a systematic and safe platform for trading. So the investors and the firms must obey the rules and regulations by the SEBI. So this is the ready platform. The second function of stock exchange is safety. So safety means in the stock exchange we have to use only the listed companies can trade on the exchange. Through listing, each company gets verified and eliminating the possibility of fraud. So it is a very safety for investors. The another function is liquidity. So liquidity means the most essential function of the stock exchange. The liquidity implies the conversion of securities into cash and as and when required. So in the investors who seek liquidity trade on stock market. So the exchange assure the liquidity from the firm. That is the major function of the stock exchange. The another function is economic barometer. So economic barometer in the stock exchange, the prices of the shares keep changing. because the overall price change and its movement of the graph represent the country's economic condition. So the economic barometer is a very, very important tool for the stock exchange. The next one is securities pricing. So the security pricing is a all kinds of trade. So the another function of pricing security is it is determined based on the demand and supply of the economic condition. So another function is risk trading and speculation. So risk trading and healthy speculations are very important for profitable trading. The stock market gives the scope for risk trading and speculation. It keeps the check on the restrict unfair trade practices like that. The next function is wise capital allocation. Generally, the firms whose shares perform as well as usually traded at higher prices. So, moreover, every investor wants to invest in profitable shares. So, the firms get the opportunity to generate fresh capital and increasing the capital. So this is the wise capital allocation. Then another function is attract foreign capital. So attract foreign capital means the potentials of stock markets that generates profits attract from the foreign investors also. So the foreign investments allow developing countries to grow technically and economically. So the major function we have to attract the foreign capital also. The next function is control. The stock exchange essential function is controlling trade and trading activities also. In the absence of control, and the unfair trade practice also increase, which can be the investors hamper and firms also. The last function is funds mobility. So funds mobility is the stock market motivates and attract the investors to invest in stocks. This is the major way the people try to save more and invest in securities. So the money starts getting mobilized in the economy, then only they have to increasing the economic conditions also. So these are the major functions of the stock exchange. The next one, types of trading in stock market. In stock market there are different types of trading. The first one, scalping. Scalping means we can buy and sell the stock within a 1 minute. Within a 1 minute the transaction will be over, means that is called scalping. The next one is day trading. Day trading means we can buy and sell the stock within a 1 day. The 1 day the transaction will be completed, that is day trading. Then another one is swing trading. Swing trading means buy and sell stock within a 1 week. That is called swing trading. Next one is trend trading. Trend trading means buy and sell stock within a 1 month. The 1 month the buying and selling the stock within a dealing, that is called trend trading. The next one is positional trading. Positional trading means buy and sell a stock within a 1 year. The 1 year the transaction will be the processing, that is called positional trading. The next for types of trading means investing. So investing means buy and hold a stock for n number of years. N number of years, more than 1 year they are buying and holding a stock for in the stock exchange, means that is called investing. So these are the different types of trading in the stock market. So next one, what are the major stock exchange in India? Nowadays, in India, totally 21 regional stock exchanges in India. So these are the stock exchanges. That means Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, Ahmedabad Stock Exchange, Bangalore Stock Exchange, Bhubaneswar Stock Exchange, Calcutta Stock Exchange, Cochin Stock Exchange, Coimbatore Stock Exchange, Delhi Stock Exchange, Guwahati Stock Exchange, Hyderabad Stock Exchange, Jaipur Stock Exchange, Ludhiana Stock Exchange, Madhya Pradesh Stock Exchange, Madras Stock Exchange, Magad Stock Exchange, Mangalore Stock Exchange, Meerut Stock Exchange, OTC Exchange of India, Pune Stock Exchange, Saurashtra Stock Exchange, Uttar Pradesh Stock Exchange, Vadodara Stock Exchange. These are the major stock exchanges in India. So out of 21 stock exchange, I have to explain the national stock exchange. So the national stock exchange established in the year 1992. It was situated in Mumbai. It is the major, it is the one of the utmost top stock exchange in India. The NSE, National Stock Exchange, is the topmost stock exchange in the India. In the NSE, National Stock Exchange, it is the comes to trades in India in the year October 2021. So next one, the functions of the National Stock Exchange. So these are the major functions of this National Stock Exchange. The first one, trade facilitation. So trade facilitation means easy and seamless trading of financial instruments. It is the easy and financial seamless trading means we can sell and buying the tradings through the electronic trading system, and exchange the trading means the equitable for all kinds of investors, whether small and medium and large scale. So all kinds of investors it have been available. So second one, clearing and settlement of trades. So clearing and settlement of trade means this is the online trading securities. The National Stock Exchange also operates a clearing and settlement system through its subsidiaries also. So through this system, the exchange ensures that all the trades executed on it are fulfilled and settled in due time without any delay or counterparty risk. Without any delay is the very, very important. So we have to clear and settlement of the traders within a period. So that is called clearing and settlement of trades. The next function is multiple financial instruments. So in the National Stock Exchange, so not only for the companies but also the financial instruments also we have to dealing. This includes debt instruments, derivative contracts like futures and options, and also exchange trade funds also we have to dealing with the National Stock Exchange. The next function is benchmark indices. So benchmark index means we have to NSE is a various broad market and sector specific benchmark indices, that is mutual funds and analyze the investors and market participants also. It's a major role of the benchmark indices. The next one, major indices of the National Stock Exchange. So we have to use it for the many indices in the stock exchange. I have explained only for the major indices. The primary index of the NSE is the Nifty 50. So this is a major index of National Stock Exchange. I have explained the one by one. Nifty next 50, Nifty 100 and Nifty Bank, Nifty IT, Nifty Commodities, Nifty Alpha 50, Nifty AAA Corporate Bond Index, India VIX Index. So these are the major indices of the National Stock Exchange. That's all. Thank you.